Hi guys. So I was reflecting. Yeah, we can call it reflecting. I was thinking, and it just like kind of dawned on me that my holiday is coming to an end. Like my first year holiday is coming to an end. Like, oh my god, I've spent what? How many months? Like so many months. Okay, not not so many months in actual fact, but yeah, I've been here for a really long time. I've been home for like a really long time, and I realized that like the plans I made when I was leaving school, like the things I wanted to do when I was leaving school, is not what I eventually ended up doing when I got home. Why and how is what I'm going to be explaining in this video. So stick around. Anyways, hi guys, my name is Inelua and you're welcome to my world. Welcome to another video on my channel, and if this is your first time, welcome. Please kindly subscribe and turn on your notification bells so you would be informed when I drop amazing bangers like this. So to the talk or to the gist of today, I left school July this year, and when I was leaving school, before I left school, I like had so many things in mind that I intended to do. Like I just didn't want to come home and I didn't want to be like the other holidays, like that I'll just come home and come and sit down, press my phone, watch TV and just while away time. No, I didn't want that for myself because of course we have to make something meaningful of this life. So I made plans. I wrote down so many things I wanted to do. One of which was to intern. My major plan for this break actually was to intern at not really an architectural firm. Of course, I'm an architecture student. Like something I'm really proud of. Like, oh my god, it's not easy. But yeah, that aside, I planned to intern at a firm. Just for the experience, basically, nothing really serious. And let's just say that didn't go so well. It's not as bad as I think I'm making it sound, but then it just didn't go as planned. But what happened? Aside from interning, actually, before I go into what happened, aside from interning, there were other things I intended to do. Like I was going to intern. I was going to work out. I was going to work out. You know, there's a dream body, so we have to do some work to get it. Like, but yeah, that's also in the gutter. Yes, that's what also didn't. No, initially I started this. I started when I got home. Initially, I was pumped up. Actually, I was pumped up. I was working out every morning. I wake up. Once I wake up, as soon as I finish praying, and as soon as I finished my devotion, actually, I would get up. You see me in my room, working out, and that went on for like the first 2-3 weeks of me getting to, and after that, I don't know where the motivation just went to. And the thing about that stuff is that once you break it, like to continue is going to be very difficult, and that's what happened to me. As soon as I just stopped for one day, I was like, let me just take a break today. I did not continue the next day, and the following day nothing happened. The following week, and up to today, I still lie on my bed every morning, dreaming and thinking of my dream body, like as if it's just going to walk up to me and say, "Oh, embrace me and you will have me." But yeah, that was one of the things I intended to do. I was going to pray. Yes, I was going to pray. When I was coming home, I had it in mind. It was my intention to revive my fire with God. Just pray, read my Bible, and build that relationship with God. I did not totally sleep on this one. Actually, I did not totally sleep on that. It's something I can. Should I proudly say it? Should I be proud about this? But I can say it proudly that my stand with God is not where I used to be. It's not where I want to be yet, but at least I'm not where I used to be. So yeah, that is that. I was going to do skincare. I was, my skin just has to pop. It was an intention to be very intentional about my skincare routine. Do I have a skincare routine? No. But did I plan to start one? Definitely. All in my head. And the thing is that if you don't have money, how do you want to do skincare? No source of income, no nothing. So where is the skincare going to come from? But yeah, it was an intention. I'm like listing my intentions out now, like things I plan to do. I was going to do skincare. I was going to go outside. You know that we're outside out. And when I got home, it was I think I was outside once or twice. I was outside like once or twice, and afterwards I've been inside. And it's not as if I don't have where to go to. I'm just not motivated. Like, why would I want to leave the comfort of my house? I could be in my house. When I'm hungry, I'll just walk into my mother's kitchen and pick anything I want to eat and eat. So why stress myself and go outside and no, please. I'm just a girl. I can't do that. So yeah, that was in the plan, amongst other things that I intended to do. What did I find myself doing? We can guess. I found myself sleeping a lot. Oh yes, I said I was going to say why I could not intern. So I informed my parents a long time before I came home that I would like to intern at a firm just to gain experience, and they were really cool with the idea. They said, oh, it was good. My mom said she was going to talk to some people, and I didn't even know my dad knew anyone in the field actually. But yeah, my mom basically was the one that said she was going to talk to people, and I kept on reminding them. I got home, I raised it, and my dad, that was when I knew that, so my dad knows somebody, like he knows people in architecture, involved in architecture. So he spoke to them. I disturbed this man. He spoke to them, and what eventually happened, the places we got were English. What eventually happened, the places we got are too far from home. Like from where I stay and where they are too. The distance is actually a lot, and they didn't want to leave. And they didn't want to leave their first daughter alone, going through all that stress. So yeah, that's the major reason why I didn't intern. And I feel like that, because that was the major highlight. That was supposed to be the major highlight of my holiday. Like I could already imagine myself, leaving home every day, going to work, going to sites, learning new things before I get into 200 level, and then getting home and finding out that that is not what I'm going to be doing. I was broken. No, I wasn't broken. I was just disorientated. Yes, I did not, because I didn't make any other plans. I didn't know what to do again. So what did I find myself doing? I found myself sleeping a lot. Initially, at the beginning stage, or at the initial parts of my holiday, I slept a lot. Like I would wake up. I wake up early. Yeah, we can call it early. If you can call 7 a.m. early, yeah, 7 a.m. ish. I wake up 7 a.m. and I would wake up, do my chores, everything I had to do. And once it is like 2 or 3, I just have to sleep. I just have to sleep. And I found myself doing that almost every day. I slept a lot. I ate. Yes, I ate a lot. I went to church soon. I went to church. I found myself in church more on a normal day. You can't be in my house and not go to church, of course. But yeah, I just realized that so I spent more time in church. Then I started taking a course in project management. Even though I'm not quite consistent with that, but yeah, I took that. I'm not still done with it though, but I was taking the course, or I am still taking a course in project management. Then I also found myself on YouTube and more actively on TikTok, like on YouTube and TikTok. But I used to be on TikTok, but I wasn't so active. But now I am more active on TikTok because I have so much time. I don't know what to do with my free time. How did I end up on YouTube? My cousin actually encouraged me, and I've always had a flair for content creation, like people that create content. I really, it's something that I want to do, or I have always wanted to do, but I just saw it as stress, and I just didn't see the need for it. I liked it, but I didn't really see it as important. But my cousin encouraged me, and she helped me start, and yeah, here I am now. Here I am now. So, what's the moral lesson of everything I've been saying? You can have plans. You can have like things that you've listed out for yourself. You can even be following it strictly. But life always has other plans. Life would always have other plans. Like, I don't know how to put this. Life always has other plans. You can't say, oh, this is how I want to plan my day, and it can just go another way. But in the other plans that life has, if you have God in your boat, if you have God on your side, the other plans life has would definitely not really affect you. It will definitely not affect you, because God is with you, and He has said that the plans He has for us are thoughts of peace and not of evil. And every good and perfect gift come from Him. So if He is with us, we are assured of getting good and perfect gifts. So even if it's looking like, okay, I have this plan, or I have had this plan, and this is what is happening is going totally different from what I have planned, God is with me, so I'm not bothered, because what I am doing, I am assured and resting in Him that, okay, it is part of His plans for me. Although it really hurts me that I could not intend, but here I am doing this, and I'm really hoping that this goes. I'm really hoping I can sustain this, because consistency is I feel like consistency is one of the biggest issues we face as humans. And the thing about consistency is, when you do it at the hardest time, like when it feels like it is hardest to do that thing, as long as you can push through and do it, you have broken the bar, like you've broken the barrier of called inconsistency. I was reading a book. Oh my god, I was reading a book. What's the name of that book again? I think it is 101 Essays That Would Change Your Life, or something like that. And one of the essays there was talking of the psychology of routine. And it doesn't essentially mention consistency, but personally I related it to consistency. Because if you're not consistent, how do you want to maintain a routine? So yeah, consistency is everything. How did I start talking about consistency? Chai! So yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed my short story, and I hope that you would open your eyes to the lessons that you are able to learn from every circumstance and every situation around you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.